one troop should all be in all you need, so you shouldn't be too bad. To satisfy citizens' needs, the City of Dunkle Oasis requests that you send 900 reeds in 12 months. This is a recurring quest that happens a lot. So said that it's only just to keep them happy because they're needing it for papyrus. Pardon me. But there's a massive blockade here, so I'm going to destroy some of these trees, build yet another dock. I'm actually going to build housing here. Now, what I'm going to actually do is just import pomegranates at the moment. Let's do that. Now I'm going to actually make this bigger. Pottery. And that. Let's just say that we only want them to go up to common residence at the moment. Pardon me. Because you send reeds, you've become more popular. That's the only way to really kind of get your kingdom rating up. I was thinking about preventing you to build a mansion, but I'd said nah. That's pretty harsh. In fact, very harsh. But there's no need for me to be that harsh. Okay, because our troops vanquished Pharaoh's enemies, Wast has been saved from our enemies, so it worked. Just send off one troop worth and it'll be fine. So there's your army returning. Your victorious soldiers are home from the war, fine. Okay, send them back. Now I believe this opens the Wast trade route, so yeah. Let's see, what do they sell us? They sell us clay, plainstone, limestone, granite and copper. Pretty useless trade route. They don't buy anything, so there's no point opening that unless you actually need to import it. Well, stock up and imports of other goods. I think I'm going to start up another settlement up here somewhere. Let's see. You have to destroy some of the trees, obviously. So don't worry too much about destroying them. Yes, there's already too few jobs in the place for the current population. Fine. Pardon me. Yeah, with the pomegranate farms that you can build here, even though you can build them, you cannot irrigate them because there's no water lifts in this mission. Pardon me. We'll just build that and a few other things as well. Let's see. Let's move all these people out of the way. Okay, we don't need that. Right, I'm just going to build a granary here. $5,000 people isn't that difficult in this map, but because of the sheer size of this map, I was actually thinking about 6,500 people, but then I thought, nah, that's too harsh. That really was too harsh, in my opinion. see the fertileness of this land is just 3%. It's pretty terrible. Okay, in pursuit of a long-standing feud, Hellenessu, an Egyptian city, is under attack. Send the troops to defend them, obviously. So send them again. It's usually just a small force that attacks. I don't make them particularly substantial, to be honest, so don't worry too much about it. And to complement that, I'm going to build some fishing wharfs over here. Let's slow this down a bit. Roadblock, roadblock. House or two. Let's see. Now, what's our unemployment actually? 40%. That's not too bad, really. Right, let's build another temple. Seth is getting really pissed. Actually, what I'm going to do... The best way to get rid of unemployment in this particular mission is to build the temple complex to Seth. Because, yes, in this mission you can build a temple complex. Not like in the previous mission where it was not possible at all. So let's build that. That'll keep Seth quite happy. In my opinion, anyway. Pardon me. I'm actually going to remove the courthouse and put it there instead. Now, I'm going to put the footprint down for this mud brick pyramid complex. Why can I not build it there? Because there's nothing there that's blocking it. Right, build it there. You need to import quite a lot of goods. Right, fine, they're back from the war, fine. Yeah, they seem to dispatch their troops down there for some reason, but never mind. Right, what? Right, okay, because our troops are safe, fine. What I'm going to also do is put down a few work camps to deal with this monument. It's better to get this down as well, because this is going to take a little while to build. Let's see, do we need to dispatch... No, we don't need to send burial provisions because it's our own monument. Now, has that dropped our unemployment a bit? Yes, it has. Oh, God. Let's put that down to Ra and one to Ptah. We don't really want to upset them now, do we? Don't know why that's set to accept all pomegranates, but there you go. What was that? Disable. Alert your soldiers for the Egyptian army is engaged in combat in the distant city of Dunkle Oasis and requires you to dispatch reinforcements there. Send troops within a month. I think that's taken a bit to the extreme. You don't really get a month for that mission, just this request. Just send them off now. There are quite a lot of distant battle requests here, so just be aware of that. Yes, we need to start importing bricks now, I think. What I'm going to do is... Oops, not slow the game down that much. That's going to be all limestone, and that's all going to be bricks. Right, architect's post. Right, let's import bricks. And we need to open the trade route to get limestone. We'll open this trade route and we'll get limestone. That trade route goes up, round, and then, and as you can see, it's getting quite clustered with trade routes. So import that and stockpile them. Let's see. I could make them a full-on house, but I don't really want to build them up any higher at this particular point. Right? Oh, I need to build a bazaar. Okay, because your troops helped win the day at Dunkel Oasis, the Egyptian army was victorious. Right, good for them. I think that's the main bulk of the requests gone with, but they do keep coming back. So, well, particularly that one anyway. I'm actually going to build that road this way. Okay, we've got 3,000 people, congrats. Okay, I'm going to build that and that. I think the first thing is just to try and get the city stable before you start trying to build monuments. Because you need to build quite a lot of monuments here. What I'm going to do is build a storage yard. Let's just get rid of that. Storage yard is what I was going to build there, wasn't I? Let's build that. And I'm just going to do a quarter of beer. And a quarter of pottery. Well, that's the storage yard almost full of bricks. What was that? Foreign army invades, right? At 1958 BC, a Mycenae army, well, the Mitani that have been scattered around, because we've invaded their fort, are going to start invading now. But just be aware, they're not all going to be water-based. They're going to be land troops as well. Okay, fine, I can invade in a month. You get all the distant battle requests before the invasions. Let's see. Okay. They'll invade from only the south part of the map. And their invasions are really quite stupidly tiny. And I'm not kidding. They're really pathetic. But as you can see, we've got a dock pile up here. So what I'm going to do is put more stockland down. Because you're going to need it for this mission. Let's just build a housing block there. Well, not a housing block as such. Just a little block of houses. Yeah, you will have water trading problems here because there are so many trade routes. So let's just get them set up. And that should try and free up the Dockland problem. And expedite trading. The season's always trouble because the Mycenae army is approaching. And if I can get it just to make that symbol appear, I'll show you where they're coming from. They're coming from my Mycenae fort just at the southern end of Greece and round and in. They can only invade from 2 places on this map. And I'm pretty sure this was going to come from that corner up there. Thought so. You can just about see the edge of them. Not sure if you can. What are they doing? Dead. Okay. And now they're all cramping around there for some reason. And yet another Mycenae army is approaching. Yes, it's land troops again. Now why is there a massive devolution happening? Oh no, there's not, it's just the game being stupid. What I'm going to do is unstockpile, oops, not do that. I'm going to unstockpile these just to let them get traded. It's basically a few land invasions before the water troops come in. So... why is there such a massive amount of people escaping houses? Seems there's always trouble because of Mycenae is invading. There's that reach request again, so just accept it. Well, you know, deal with it. I'm gonna put down a city palace, I think. This place I think would probably be here. It'll allow me to get some tax money, I think. Yes. Well, I shouldn't say a think because I should know that. Right, what I'm going to do is put down some warships because we're going to need them. There's not an awful lot of space to put them down though, so don't... because yeah, once you start seeing the Dockland problem, you'll actually start having to put down a lot more docks than warships, which means you'll have less space for warships. There. Yes, it seems there's always trouble. And of course there are water troops, which doesn't help when we don't have any warships. Well, there's one there. Oh, there we go, that's good. Actually, I'm not going to set that to do seek out all enemies, because that's not going to work. I'll just put these down here. Because they all come from the right hand side of water invasions, I believe. There. Now what is this? Warship. Warship. That shouldn't take too long to get rid of. Wait, whoops. That was a year you get to have to wait for this one. I think they're waiting for limestone, so what I'm going to do is stockpile limestone. Because you send the reads, blah blah blah. Okay, it doesn't have access to a dentist, so let's put one down. I don't think they've used up this reed supply yet, have they? No. As you can see, we're actually stockpiled up in papyrus for some reason. What I recommend doing for the granite imports is to just build like a separate community here of just storage yards to put the large obelisk down and then just destroy it twice you've got the thing built. So as you can see, there's now a trading issue everywhere, basically. Right. What I'm going to do is move that shipwright to somewhere else. Let's see, I'll build it there. I'll build it here, and this will just be a dedicated shipwright. Wood car. There is no limit to the number of shipwrights you can build, so don't worry too much about that. I'm going to destroy that and make that a dock. Every usable area is turning into dockland space because it's so hard to control trade in this mission. Which is why I said that you'll end up having to destroy all the, you know, I said you'd have to destroy most of the trees to get access to the... I'm not importing flax to make linen, I don't see the point, really, at this point. We've only got 12 blocks of granite so far. And it's a land invasion. That's a foolery one, I don't know how that happened, but there you go. Let's just fast forward. They're not that difficult to get rid of. The Mycenae are particularly weak. I just wanted to involve a storyline with them, really. Has there got an increase of crime anywhere? No, really no. Crime is actually really low, considering that there's a palace there, but there you go. That'll probably all change very soon. God, look at all these ships waiting to dock.
I can't wait to trade my
Trade routes become really hard to control for some reason. What? I wonder if they're waiting to try and export... No, it's not that. What are they waiting for then? I believe this is water-based. This invasion I just saw come up there. I'll just show you. Since there's always trouble, for my Tana army will approach in 8 months. Oh shit, I just deleted the message by mistake, sorry. And then they all just swarm off. Now what I'm going to do is destroy that warship, put in yet another dock there, and put that warship wharf up here instead. That'll be easier. That should try and load it off a bit. That is the problem with this mission and all of my Teti based missions, is they're all water trade routes. But in the next, there are 2 missions that follow after this, a military mission and a peaceful mission, which do have land trade routes, so you're okay on that. Right, here we go, water invasion time. I'm actually going to save because I just want to save because I've done quite a lot. Now, I believe this is quite a heavy invasion that you get. Okay, yeah, that's strong. And let's see, where's my other one? Come on. Weak exhausted, that's been destroyed. Weak rested. Let's get rid of this. There we go, got rid of it. Let's see, oh gods are getting a bit pissed. I better put some shrines down. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, that's fine. Seth would I get pissed because we put down his temple complex, so things should be okay with him. The invasions do really take a hit on your what's the word? They do really take a hit on the warships. I'm gonna build yet another warship because I'm wanting to build an additional one. What I'm gonna actually do as well is build a dock I'm actually going to wait off before building the dock because there's so many invasions to be dealt with at the moment.